In this video, I have explained the procedure to find the root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method and one example of finding the root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, put this video in your status, gain the knowledge and rule the world. Like the video, share the video link with your friends and write the comments, subscribe to the channel. To find root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method, the procedure is they will be giving an equation and that equation you need to consider as f of x. Let f of x is equal to 0 be the given equation and let us assume that the root is near to xn, then the Newton-Raphson formula is given by xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where f dash of xn is the derivative of f of x with respect to x, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Here they will be giving the initial value. If the initial value has been not given, then substitute the value of x in the given equation, that is for an f of x choose the x value such that it is nearly equal to 0 and consider that as x0 and solve the problem. Use Newton-Raphson method to find the root of an equation x cube minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0, which is near to 1.5, correct to 3 decimal places. So here they have given an equation and they have given the initial guess as 1.5. So solution, they have given x cube minus 2x minus 2 is equal to 0. Let us assume this equation has f of x, therefore we can write let f of x is equal to x cube minus 2x minus 2. Next we need to find the derivative of f of x, that is the differentiation of f of x with respect to x. For that purpose, first you know the formula of derivating x to the power n with respect to x, that is differentiation of x to the power n with respect to x, that is differentiation of x to the power n dx is equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. Differentiation of x to the power n divided by dx is equal to n into x to the power n minus 1. Using this differentiation rule, we can differentiate f of x and we get f dash of x is equal to 3x square minus 2, because x cube means 3 into x to the power 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. That means x square. Therefore, we get 3x square. And the second term minus 2x. That is x to the power 1. That means 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. X to the power 0 is 1. So 1 into 2 will be equal to 2. And again there is a 1. Because 1 into x to the power 1 minus 1. So x to the power 0 is 1, 1 into 1 is 1, 1 into 2 is 2, and since minus sign is there, so it is minus 2. And next minus 2 is there, which is a constant. The derivative of a constant with respect to x will be 0, therefore it has been not written. Therefore we have written f dash of x is equal to 3x square minus 2, and they have also given the initial guess as 1.5. Therefore, we can write x naught is equal to 1.5. And we know the formula of a Newton-Raphson method, and it is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Initially, we start with 0. Therefore, the given initial guess we have considered as x naught. We know that by Newton-Raphson method, the formula to find the root of an equation is given by xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where f dash of xn is the derivative of f of xn. Here the value of n will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. But initially we start with the value of n is equal to 0. Let us move on with the solution. F of x is x cube minus 2x minus 2. F dash of x is 3x square minus 2. And x naught is equal to 1.5. So first initially find f of 1.5 and f dash of 1.5. First f of 1.5 is equal to, we get by substituting 1.5 in f of x equation. That is, we can write f of 1.5 is equal to 1.5 cube minus 2 into 1.5 minus 2, and this will give the answer as minus 1.625. The next f dash of 1.5, this we get by substituting 1.5 in f dash of x equation. That is, f dash of 1.5 is equal to 3 into 1.5 square minus 2 is equal to 4.75. Since it is the first approximation is, and we know the formula of Newton-Raphson method to find the root of a given equation is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. Since it is the first iteration, we consider n is equal to 0. Therefore, we can write the formula as x1 is equal to x naught minus f of x naught divided by f dash of x naught. So here x naught is 1.5, f of 1.5 is minus 1.625, and f dash of 1.5 is 4.75. Therefore, we can write x1 is equal to 1.5 minus, within the bracket, minus 1.625 divided by 4.75. In the calculator, we can write, open the bracket, 1.5 minus, again open the bracket, after that minus sign. So here this minus sign should be a small minus sign which is present in the calculator, minus 1.625 divided by 4.75, close the bracket, again close the bracket. So this will give the answer, and that answer will be the value of x1. So therefore x1 is equal to 1.8421, and this one we get after rounding off to an 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Next, moving on to a second iteration. So first x1 we have got as 1.8421. Now we need to find f of 1.8421 and f dash of 1.8421. First, f of 1.8421 is equal to 1.8421 cube minus 2 into 1.8421 minus 2 is equal to 0.5666, which we get after rounding off to an 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Then f dash of 1.8421 is equal to 3 into 1.8421 square minus 2 is equal to 8.1800, which we get after rounding off to an 4 significant digit after the decimal point. The answer which we get is 8.17999. So since we are considering only 4 digits after the decimal point, so the truncating digit is 9. Therefore, we have to add 1 to the previous digit. Previous digit is 9. When we add 1, it becomes 10. So 1 carry, the previous digit is 9. Again when we add, it becomes 10. We add 1 to the previous digit, so 7 is there, it becomes 8. Therefore 8.1800. And the second approximation is, we know the formula xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn, divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, etc. Since it is a second approximation, we consider x2 is equal to x1 minus f of x1 divided by f dash of x1. Here x1 is 1.8421 and f of x1 is 0.5366. F dash of x1 is 8.1800. We can write x2 is equal to 1.8421 minus 0.5366 divided by 8.1800. In the calculator you can write in this way: open the bracket 1.8421 minus open the bracket 0.5366 divided by 8.1800, close the bracket, again close the bracket. Then we get the answer, and that answer will be the value of x2. x2 is equal to 1.7728, which we get after rounding off one 4 significant digit after the decimal point. x2 is equal to 1.7728. We have got x2 is equal to 1.7728. Now we need to find f of x2 and f dash of x2. f of x2, that is f of 1.7728, is equal to 1.7728 cube minus 2 into 1.7728 minus 2 is equal to 0.0260, which we get after rounding off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. The next one, f dash of 1.7728 is equal to 3.17728 square minus 2 is equal to 7.4284, which we get upon rounding off when 4 significant digit after the decimal point. It is the third approximation, and we know the formula of Newton-Raphson method to find the root of a given equation is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn. Since it is a third approximation, we can write x3 is equal to x2 minus f of x2 divided by f dash of x2. Here x2 is 1.7728 and f of x2 is 0.0260 and f dash of x2 is 7.4284. So we can write x3 is equal to 1.7728 minus 0.0260 divided by 7.4284. In the calculator you can write, open the bracket, 1.7728 minus 0.0260 divided by 7.4248, close the bracket, again close the bracket. I will say once again, open the bracket, 1.7728 minus open the bracket 0.0260 divided by 7.4248, close the bracket, again close the bracket. So this will give the answer, and which we are considering after decimal point only 4 significant digit, and that answer is x3 is equal to 0.7693. This is considering 4 significant digit after decimal point and rounding off to an 4 significant digit. x3 is equal to 1.7693. Since in the question they asked to find the root of an equation which is correct up to 3 significant digits, but we have got the answer as 1.7693 for x3, and for x2 we have got 1.7728. That means it is not up to 3 significant digit, it is only up to 1 significant digit, because 1.7 and 1.7 is common, whereas for x2 we have got 1.77, whereas for x3 we have got 1.76. that means only after decimal point 1 digit is same, but we need to find up to 3 digits after the decimal point, that is 3 significant digit after the decimal point. Therefore we have to do the other iterations, that means the process has to be repeated. So now you need to find f of x3 and f dash of x3. x3 is 1.7693. 1.7693. f of 1.7693. f of 1.7693 is equal to 1.7693 whole cube minus 2 into 1.7693 minus 2 is equal to 0.0005. 0.0005. And f dash of 1.7693, we have to find f dash of 1.79693. f dash of 1.7693 is equal to 3 into 1.7693 square minus 2 is equal to 7.3913. This we get by substituting 1.7693 in f dash of x, that is f dash of 1.7693. Now this is an fourth approximation. Fourth approximation is, and we know the formula to find the root of an equation by using Newton-Raphson method is xn plus 1 is equal to xn minus f of xn divided by f dash of xn, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Since it is a fourth approximation, we can write the formula as x4 is equal to x3 minus f of x3 divided by f dash of x3. Here x3 is equal to 1.7693 and f of x3 is 0.0005 and f dash of x3 is 7.3913. What we can write? x4 is equal to 1.7693 minus 0.0005 divided by 7.3913. This one in the calculator you can write in this way: open the bracket 1.7693 minus 0.0005 divided by 7.3913, close the bracket, again close the bracket. You get the answer, and that answer is x4 is equal to 1.7693. This one is rounding off to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. And you can observe here x3 is 1.7693, x4 is 1.7693. That means now we have obtained the root which is same up to 4 significant digit after the decimal point. Therefore, the required root is 1.7693, which is correct to 4 significant digit for a given equation x cube minus 2x minus x. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this video link with your friends, tell them to subscribe to the channel, gain the knowledge and rule the world.